The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
What would you do with a second chance? At Essentia Health, we understand the significance of second chances. Our heart specialists see them every day. That's why regular checkups and heart screenings are vital, even if you feel fine, and especially when you have a family history. Essentia Health is the right place for early detection, advanced treatments, comprehensive cardiac rehab, for second chances. At Essentia Health, we work hard to keep your heart strong for what's next.
Hey there! So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make,
cha-ching,
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town.
Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
Abby Johnson with the home run just about to straightaway center field.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to John Randall Field, Chahinkapa Park, Wahpeton, North Dakota, and welcome to Game 2 of the doubleheader tonight. And the Game 2 will be between the visitors on the scoreboard, the Davies Eagles, and your home team will be the Wahpeton Huskies here as the second game of the two-game doubleheader here on Three Borders Sports Network. And you're listening and watching our Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is the precision planning sales and service center for the Southern Red River Valley. Yield Advantage. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Brian Watson, and we are Three Borders Sports Network, and we're happy to bring Game 2 here to you. B-Dub, the Davies Eagles had a strong first inning. They scored 10 runs in the first game, first inning, and defeated the Huskies by the score of 13-0. But throw that first inning out, and it's a lot closer game.
Yeah, it was to get up to a hot start. The bats were working and showed a little bit of power there, too, in the top of the order. And Huskies did a good job after that, only giving up 3 after that first inning. And we'll see if they can kind of build off of the 4 good innings that they had there and see if they can put something together here in game number 2. Game number 2, a non-counter.
Non-counter here, and I got to get into that with you here. And it's a little different setup this year in the EDC, and I think it was last year they went to those 2 divisions within the EDC last year, I think, didn't they?
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll talk about the American League and the National League here shortly. But first on the hill for the Wahpeton Huskies will be Riley Jones, and behind the plate will be Braxton Heitkamp. We'll set the defense for you here as we get into the game a little bit, and we'll do that shortly. But, again, a game that is a non-counter in the EDC. So some of the guys getting a chance to play here in Game 2 and that maybe did not get to see some action in Game 1. So both teams getting a chance to get a little experience in the varsity side of things.
Yeah, nice to get some players on the field maybe that, you want to take a little extra look at, give them some real game action. And you never know what happens late in the season. You need to plug somebody in. Somebody needs to step up and – they don't have to go through that, well, it's my first time on the field here, I got the jitters or whatever. You can get all that out and get some good quality time here on the field.
Absolutely. So that's going to wrap up the Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage Precision Planning Sales and Service Center for the Southern River Valley. We'll talk about the starting lineups here in a short bit, but our first pitch is going to be brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply, your shoreline farm equipment dealer since 1985, located in beautiful, scenic downtown Tyler, North Dakota. And here's the first pitch. And it's a ground ball to second base, and picking it up over there is Dylan Verstrate, and he gets it over to Landon Ralph for the first out. First pitch was at 6:54 p.m., 6:54, so we started a little bit early.
A little bit early, and the shade says the sun drops down here. The field's starting to get a little shaded, the infield is.
So good play by Verstrate. Here's another pop fly, this time out to right field. Ryan Braun out there in right field, makes the catch. Calls off just in time as Dylan Verstrate was going back there, and Ryan Braun makes the catch for out number 2.
Yeah, we had a similar play in game number 1.
Yep.
And that ball fell and hit the ground, so good defensive play out there in right field for the Huskies.
And here comes the big guy, Caden Newharth.
Yeah, he let one go in game number 1.
Yep.
He actually 2 shots.
Two shots.
The first one was pulled foul.
There's a breaking pitch called strike by home plate umpire Kelly McNary. Yeah, he hit a couple of moonshots. Well, one was a moonshot. The other one was a bullet.
Yeah.
The home run. Just off the plate. Ball 1-1 now. Again, Caden Newharth in the first game had the home run and a double and a single, so he was 3 for 3 with a walk. I saw him when we were down by the concession stand there between games, and he walked by me, and I had to look up at him. He's probably he's easily your height, if not more.
Well, we said he was a big dude.
That's popped up in the infield. Could be tough into the sun. And it's going to be hawkered at short, and it goes off his glove. I don't know if the sun had anything to do with it or it tailed on him at the last second, Brian.
Yeah, I just kind of went away from him there. I thought he had it, but that's a situation where you'd like to see 2 hands up there on that glove, and tried to one-hand that one and just off the glove, and keeps the Eagles alive here in inning number 1. They had a big inning to start game number 1.
Malachi Wehrmeyer steps up to the plate. He walked and scored in the first game. He only had 1 plate appearance. That was back in the 5th inning.
Be nice for the Huskies to get that 3rd out here.
And there's a pitch on the outer half, and it's a call strike. And Riley Jones on the plate for the Huskies. Braxton Heitkamp, his battery mate. We'll go through the defense here in a little bit. There's a pop fly to right center. Drifting over is going to be Braun, and makes the catch. And after the error at shortstop, it will prove that it didn't hurt too bad. So that will be the end of the top of the first, as the Davies Eagles don't score in the top of the first. The Huskies will be coming up right after this.
I tell you, they have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
Minn Kota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work.
leading off the home half of the first for the Wahpeton Huskies will be Miles Hinckley. He's going to be the designated hitter tonight here in Game 2. Again, getting some players some extra playing time in Game 2. No EDC points at stake as Gus Wehrmeyer on the hill delivers to his brother Malachi Wehrmeyer for strike 1. 0-1. There's your favorite thing there.
Got a law firm out there.
There you go. Breaking pitch cuts his Miles.
Wehrmeyer and Wehrmeyer.
There you go. He wants it up high, does Malachi, and he does get it up high and off the fists. There's for a foul tip, and Hinckley remains in the box. The count goes to 0-2. The 0-2 pitch swung on and missed, and it is strike 3. So Gus Wehrmeyer gets his first strikeout of the night, and that'll bring up Carter Bob Hockert. Saw the new addition to the family, to the Hockert family down there, a 7-month-old lab.
Yeah, how about that?
Did you find out his name?
I did not. I forgot to ask. I was too busy playing with the dog down there.
Yeah, I was too. Carter Hockert at the plate. Gus Wehrmeyer delivers and pulled over toward first base, and nobody going to get there in time. Getting over to pick up the ball was Newharth over there at first base, but Wehrmeyer did not get there in time, so it's a base hit for Bob.
I think Wehrmeyer thought that was just going to be handled,
I think so too.
Just a single put out there.
Yep.
And got a late start over the first and wasn't able to cover in time.
So that goes down as a base hit for the Huskies. Again, the first hit of the game here for Bob Hockert and the Huskies, and it's going to bring up Aiden Hayek, third baseman. Left-hander Gus Wehrmeyer, he played first base for the Eagles in the first game. There's a swing and a solid base hit out to right field for Hayek, and everybody will hold 90 feet. So another base hit there for Aiden Hayek. Sends Hockert to second, and the Huskies with runners on first and second here now in the bottom of the first.
Huskies bats coming alive here.
Trayton King come to the plate.
See if they can keep it going. They've had some hot bats here. Just hadn't been able to get it done on the defensive end.
Trayton King batting fourth for the Huskies. Gus Wehrmeyer, lefty, delivers. A high leg kick there for a lefty.
A little off speed there.
0-1. Runners at first and second with one out. That means the infield fly rule is in effect. The 0-1 pitch. Needed a 9-iron for that one, did Trayton, but he swung and missed. It looked like me on the golf course there.
It looked like me today.
Oh, you didn't miss
Oh,
any.
my God. I didn't whiff any, but.
No.
I mean.
I've never seen you whiff
If you look at my scorecard, you'd be like, what the heck's going on there?
Runners at first and second, the 0-2 pitch. Pop foul. Out of play.
You know, if I was kind of happy today because I didn't lose a ball. I didn't hit a ball out of bounds.
Same ball for all 9 holes.
Yeah, didn't hit a ball out of bounds. Didn't hit a ball in the water, so no penalty strokes.
No.
My score is just still not very good.
Not where you wanted it.
Nope.
Well, it's the first outing of the season.
Yeah, short game is not where it needs to be.
The 0-2 pitch delivered out to center field. Christofferson going back, and it's going to be, did he catch it over his head?
Oh, he did.
And the runners have got to hustle back and not going to make it. What a catch by Christofferson out in center field, Brian.
You talk about a basket catch, over the shoulder catch. Wow. He ran that thing down. I thought that was over his head. It was going to roll all the way back to the batter's eye.
I did too, and they got the double play by getting it back into the second baseman and catching Carter Hockert too far off. But everybody thought it was going to drop in. It did not. Huskies will strand one here at the end of the first. It's 0-0 going to the top of the second.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
We're going to the bottom of the second. Jackson Sturma to lead it off for Davies. And so far, Brian, maybe the defensive play of the whole evening so far by Alex Christofferson out in center field.
Yeah, that was a pretty nice play. Good hustle. And not an easy play by any means to be able to catch the ball over the shoulder. And nice play.
Second pitch comes up high to the hitter Jackson Sturma, third baseman for Davies. His first plate appearance here in the evening. Foul, nope. It lands fair just inside the line over on third base. Getting over to pick that one up is Straighten King, and he'll hold Sturma to a single. So behind the pitch there, but it was going to look good in the scorebook. It goes down as a base hit.
Base hit's a base hit.
There you go. Beckett Gigstead. Trying to think of a nickname. You said the Big Gig.
The Big Gig. Yeah.
That? I'm just trying to think. Isn't there a gig like a computer gig?
Yeah. I like the Big Gig.
How about Gigabyte? No.
The Gigabyte, yeah. You could go Gigabyte.
He's probably got one that's even better than what we're coming up with.
The annual 4th of July celebration in Milwaukee is called the Big Gig.
Nope. That is foul ball. Yep. He was still in the box when it hit him on an attempted bunt. The Big Gig is the 4th of July celebration in Milwaukee.
In Milwaukee, yeah.
Really? Did not know
Down
that.
on the waterfront.
I learned something every day with you, man.
I don't know why that's in my useless memory. I don't know why.
Did you ever attend it?
I did not attend it, but I had a really good friend of mine who was from the Milwaukee area, and I think he talked about going to it.
Pickoff move over to third base, not in time. So it's one strike to Beckett Gigstead, who attempted the bunt, and it went foul. See if he squares up. He does not. Swings away, and that's going to land in left center for a base hit. Nice little hit there for Gigstead, and everybody will hold up with just one base. So going to second with Sturma, and a single for Gigstead. That'll bring up Caleb Blanchette. He was catcher in game 1, and in game 2 he'll be the left fielder. The Miller and Associates starting lineups here for the Huskies. Going left to right is King, Steffens, and Braun. And then from third to first will be Hayek, Hockert, Veerstraight, and Landon Ralph at first. Jones delivers and didn't look back to second base, and an easy steal down to second. You got to give more than one look, or you got to change it up there, and a good read there on the stolen base by Sturma.
Good heads-up play.
Yep.
Good base running there.
Now you got runners at the corners here for Davies. Again, Blanchette. Braxton Heitkamp, your catcher. Riley Jones, your pitcher. Again, the starting lineup's brought to you by Miller and Associates, American Family Insurance, offering home, life, business, and farm insurance for your needs. Jones delivers high for a ball, and it's 2-0. Caleb Blanchette. Then after him is going to be Cade Olhauser. And the ninth hitter in the lineup will be the pitcher, Gus Wehrmeyer. Outside for ball 3. Big vote today in Wahpeton.
Yeah, I went.
We should be hearing results maybe pretty
well,
soon.
it closed at 7.
Yep.
So
ball 4.
Take a little bit to do the math.
So runners now load the bases for Davies with the number 8 hitter, Cade Olhauser, coming to the plate. He's playing shortstop here in game 2. He played second base in game 1. Yeah, we might hear some results before we go off the air. My partner, Brian Watson, is the Park Board Commissioner, Chair. That's popped up in the infield. That's not fair. It's foul, so it's not an infield fly as Huipenkamp gives chase, and it lands safely.
If fair and playable.
Right. So that will be strike one to Kate Olhauser. Olhauser in the first game had a single. He had two singles, and was 2 for 4. So a decent day at the plate for Kate. That's popped up. Now that might be. It is called a whole infield fly. Both umpires call it infield fly, so that was an automatic out, and the runners hold. Caught by Hayek over at first base. It'll be out number 1, and base is still loaded for the pitcher, number 9 hitter Gus Wehrmeyer. So Big Gus steps up to the plate. Gus batted 4th in the first game, and now he's batting 9th in this game 2. Riley Jones sets and plunks him right in the middle of the back. Not what you want to do to the number 9 hitter, and not what you want to do with bases loaded.
Now with bases loaded. Although based on that first game, pretty good number 9 hitter.
Yeah. That'll bring up the center fielder who made the dazzling, if I can use that word, catch out in center field to end the inning for the Huskies here after they threatened. And bases are still loaded for Alex Christofferson. He grounded out to to Veerstrait at second base. Hawkert's playing short this time. Kelly McNary behind the plate. Josh Nordick on the bases. Bases are loaded, 1 out. Swung on and missed. And the flag blowing right to left again, so it just picks up once in a while, B-Dub. Fouled back to the pads, and it's 0-2. So Bones was here earlier. She's the Essentia Health trainer, sports trainer here for the Huskies. Good to see Bones around. Now one pops out of the glove, and we're going to have a play at the plate. Comes to Jones, and I believe they got him, and they did. So trying to make it home there was Gigstead.
Good heads-up play there by Jones, getting in and covering the plate.
So, yeah, good thing that Riley Jones, as you said, Brian, came in to cover the plate. That's his job. And if he wouldn't have been there, Heitkamp wouldn't have been able to get it to him. And runners now at second and third. 2 outs. Christofferson, the 0-2 pitch, and it's 1-2. Not a big crowd here tonight for John Randall on a Tuesday evening. High, ball 2. In other games in the EDC tonight, Central is at Cheyenne. Devil's Lake is at Red River. South is at West Fargo. Swung on and missed, and that's strike 3, and that will retire the side. Stranding 2, but scoring 1 does Davies here in the top of the second. We're going to go to the bottom of the second. Davies 1, Huskies 0.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in the hands and feet? Does your balance feel off? Tired of sleepless nights? You may suffer from neuropathy. Dr. Andrea may be able to help. Neuropathy is a serious disease where nerves begin to break down, leading to balance problems and other complications. Our program addresses the causes, not just the symptoms. See if you qualify for our neuropathy program at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Schedule a consult with Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, 701-672-1300. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, where chiropractic care is...
Ryan Braun to lead off the bottom of the second for Wahpeton here. And he'll take strike one here in the bottom of the second. Ryan Braun, Landon Ralph, and Dylan Veerstraight do up for the Huskies. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Defensively, your Miller & Associates American Family Insurance starting lineups. Defensively for the Davies Eagles, left to right, Blanchette, Christofferson, and Gigstead. Third to first, Sturma, Olhauser, Sen, and Newharth. Swing and a miss. Strike three, and it's dropped, but a tag quickly retires Ryan Braun on the strikeout. And on the hill is Gus Wehrmeyer. His brother, Malachi, is behind the plate.
So if something goes wrong between the two of them, who you think there's a battle over the dinner table after the game?
There could be something said. You
know,
never know.
What are you doing shaking me off?
At the plate, Landon Ralph. Big Landon getting in at bat here in the varsity games. I think he took a year off from baseball and he came back this year. So
yeah, I don't
see Landon back in it.
He ran track last year.
Yeah, pulls that one foul. I don't see Dad here. I don't see Jeff anywhere.
We'll see him tomorrow.
Maybe
I get enough of that guy. I don't need to see him every day. 2 days in a row. That's a lot.
Maybe he's watching on Three Borders somewhere.
Oh, my phone might ding after that comment.
One ball. I think it's 0-1, and there's a swing and a miss as Landon. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Landon had a good basketball season.
He sure did.
Huskies made it.
The Husky boys did.
Made it to the state tournament.
Yeah. Gus Wehrmeyer delivers the 1-2 pitch. Pop foul out of play. Do it all over again. And the flag almost back straight down here as it was blowing right to left here a little while ago. And just a slight breeze out there right now. The 1-2 pitch. Ooh, and a protection swing on that one. Landon falls it back into the net again.
Yeah, just trying to get the bat on the ball there.
Mm-hmm. One ball, 2 strike count to Landon Ralph. And he'll stay alive in that one. 3 foul balls. Landon playing first base for the Huskies here in game 2. No farming today either.
On a day like today, I'm surprised that you're not out there in the tractor.
And another foul ball into the net. No, it was too wet. And I don't even think we're going tomorrow either, the way it sounds.
Really?
Yeah. They got a little over an inch of rain up there. And I don't think we're farming tomorrow either.
Are farmers ever happy?
That was a nice rain. There's nobody complaining, I don't think, about that one, as Landon Ralph is retired on strikes.
Too much rain, not enough rain.
No. They're
too dry.
At least,
I mean,
the guys I work with, everybody was happy with the rain.
Is that right?
Yep. Nice soft rain, did not come down hard and pack anything. Now the sunshine and the heat coming, it should sprout a lot of grain and row crops. As that one goes low, and home plate umpire Kelly McNary going to give a breather to Malachi Wehrmeyer behind the plate. Then gather himself. Looks like we're good to go.
I can't believe they pay you for driving a tractor. The tractor drives itself, doesn't it?
Don't tell anybody.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, don't tell anybody.
You just sit there and make sure you can turn.
And it's a 3-hopper out to second base. Sen picks it up, delivers over to Newharth, and the side is retired 1-2-3. So that will retire the side for the Huskies. Going to go to the top of the third coming up next. And it's Davies 1-0 over the Huskies.
Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
Going to the top of the third here at John Randall Field, Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Brian Watson. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in and watching. And those of you watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28. All Seasons Car Wash. They're going to get busy again after the rain here this weekend.
I was just over there.
Did you?
And, of course, as soon as I wash my car, it rains. So I'm going to have to go over there again.
Yeah?
Best car wash in town. You know that, right?
It is the best car wash in town. Colston Sen steps up to the plate. It's always busy.
That is true. That's the problem with it being the best car wash in town.
Exactly. Exactly.
I got lucky. I went kind of late, and it wasn't empty. I just had to wait for the car to finish.
Okay, well, that wasn't so bad.
No.
Yeah, I've been when there's 2-3 cars there waiting, and I've waited in line too.
Well, I mean, you wash your car every day, so it doesn't.
I did hand wash my car the other day.
Yep, had to hand wash it.
I did it actually yesterday in between raindrops.
Yep, I'm sure.
I did, and I put it back in the garage, and it's sitting there nice and clean right now.
Put it back in the garage, got a little dust on it, pulled it back out, had to hand wash it again.
Ground ball to Hayek at third by, just off of Aiden's heel of the glove there, B-Dub. And a rare error there by Aiden Hayek.
Yeah, Aiden normally short-handed over there, and that one just off the heel of the glove. And allows Davies to get the runner on base.
I think I can say, here comes big Caden Newharth. He's a big boy.
He's casting a shadow, that's for sure.
Yeah, there you go. That's one way to look at it. I know we talked about it, but yeah, when I saw him down there in the concessions area, yeah. I think
let's just say he fills the batter's box.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah. The 1-0 pitch sails outside, and it's 2-0.
I wonder if he plays football. Be a heck of a target at tight end.
Wouldn't he be? And I don't know. Who knows? Maybe he is playing football, and maybe he is going somewhere. Let's see. How old is he? He is a senior. He's also a pitcher.
Tease.
Yikes. Imagine him on a 16-inch high mound.
Wow.
That's over 7 feet coming at you.
Yep.
Popped up foul. And by the time he reaches plate, it's not 60 feet, 6 inches. It's closer to 50 feet, 6 inches.
Yeah, it's coming in. Coming in hot.
Hot, as they say. Over at first base is Sen. Reaches on the ear, and it's pulled foul. Get out of the way, Coach.
Yeah, a little early on that one.
But that's what he was in that first foul ball that he hit that we were just like, holy cow. Pulled it foul over the batting cages and then some. Full count. Payoff pitch now from Riley Jones. High ball 4. Newharth gets the free pass, and runners at first and second now with nobody out. It's going to bring up the catcher, Malachi Wehrmeyer. Eagles with a 1-0 lead.
I didn't ask, since this is a non-counter, is this a 7 or a 5?
I believe 7.
Okay.
Let me see. I don't think it says on the schedule here. Let me look. As Jones delivers out and high, it's ball 1. Davies is at Wahpeton. Interleague first game. Second game non-counter, it says, but it does not say I did not ask.
They're usually 2 7s still in high school,
think
right?
So, yep.
I'm thinking Legion.
Yep. If it's a non-counter in Legion, they'll play 5. Saves some pitching arms. That's a call. Excuse me, a swing and a miss.
That wouldn't be a bad thing for high school either.
Right. 1 ball, 1 strike. To Malachi Wehrmeyer. Off the plate, ball 2. So, yeah, coaches show tomorrow night, a first spring coaches show tomorrow night, live from the Three Borders Sports Network studios in downtown Wahpeton, North Dakota. That's foul tipped, and that's going to be 2-2.
I don't know who that was off of. That hit somebody.
I don't know if it was off Kelly or if it was off of Heitkamp. Kelly's adjusting his headgear, and I think Heitkamp's asking him if he's okay, and Kelly says, yeah, let's go.
That might have hit everybody down there.
It might have ricocheted off everybody, yeah. Good call. 2-2. And swing and a miss at the high pitch, and it's strike 3, but it goes in the books as a strikeout and the first out. So there's the very important first out, Brian. Runners at first and second brings up Jackson Sturma. He singled and scored the only run of the game so far.
Now let's see if Jones here, second time through, can get him.
And he scored when bases were loaded, and Gus Wehrmeyer was hit by a pitch. And almost hit by a pitch there was Sturman.
I think he's just trying to announce his presence with authority there, get him off the line.
1 ball, no strikes. Call strike at the letters. 1-1.
He backed him off and then went outside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the American League and the National League in the EDC is divided up. Swing and a miss. In the American League, it's North Central, Red River, Wahpeton, and West Fargo Horace. In the National League, it's Devils Lake, Davies, Fargo South, Shanley, Valley City, and Cheyenne. So when you play an interleague game like we just did, it's a 2-point game.
Oh, I got you. Oh, just off the glove.
Dropped.
Just off the glove for Hayek there.
So Aiden Hayek.
I mean, it wasn't an easy play. I mean, he was hustling to get in there. You had 3 guys there.
Just off his glove.
But he just a little bit short.
So Sturman's got new life here.
Looks like the Storm had a game tonight.
I think they did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are they here?
Let's see Addie Dodge down there.
Oh, yeah. And there is a call strike on the outer half, and Sturma is retired, caught looking. And the second strikeout of the inning for Riley Jones, and that will be his 3rd on the evening.
It was a nice piece of pitching there by
sure
Jones.
Was.
Really kind of worked the plate there, went inside and went outside. And after that first strike, he got him to chase outside again. That one was off the plate and able to get the strikeout.
Here comes the big gig. Sails up high to him. Ball 1. Beckett Gigstead. If you're just joining us, we're trying to come up with nicknames.
You got to bet that's not the first time he's been called that. Come on now.
Come on. That's caught the inside corner, and it's 1-1. Riley Jones delivering to Beckett Gigstead. Gigstead singled, got as far as third base back in the second inning. The pitch couldn't catch the corner. It's 2-1. Yeah, I don't know how the Storm did. Maybe Chad will let us know.
You think, is Chad watching? Did we say that yet?
I think he had to do some stuff over. I think he might be supervising over in Breckenridge, to be honest with you.
They try and keep him busy.
Greg McNary checking in here on the Studio 22 Design shout-out line. Said the shadows are creeping in at JRF. And
yeah, they are.
Creeping in.
And a nice strikeout and then gives up the walk there.
So the bases will be loaded. So going over to third base is Sen. Second base will be Newharth. First base was Gigstead with the walk, and that brings up Caleb Blanchette, who walked in his first at bat of the game. Riley wants to go through the signs once again as Newharth standing at second base. Straight overhand on that one. Fouled off over toward the golf cart on the first baseline. Golf cart is safe. It's fully enclosed over there, so whoever it is trying to stay warm.
Yeah, they are. Trying to stay out of the wind.
I wonder if that's Doug Hockert. I think he got a new golf cart, didn't he?
That one looks pretty shiny.
That one sails outside for ball 1.
Tried to put a little extra on that one.
Mm-hmm. I do see some blankets out there, so it might be getting chillier. I know it's supposed to be in the high 40s when we're done. Swing and a miss on the high pitch, and it's 1-2. Blanchette right now with bases loaded here. Davies, Eagles threatening in the top of the third. See if Riley Jones can get out of it. So tries another high fastball.
Just a little high there. Tried to get him to go again.
So Riley Jones now with the 2-2 pitch. Lets up on that one a little bit, and it's fouled off toward the first base side. And the count remains 2-2 with 2 outs and bases loaded. Two-two pitch. Again, another foul out of play.
Yeah, just a little late on that.
The 2-2 pitch. Ripped up towards second base. Diving for that one at second base as Veerstrate couldn't come up with it. 1 run will score and 2 runs as Newhart crosses the plate here. A 2 RBI single here with 2 outs and bases loaded for Blanchette.
A nice piece of hitting there by Blanchette. Able to keep that at-bat going, fouling off a couple balls, and then able to go right back up the middle.
Nice 2 RBI single. Riley Jones had a couple of strikeouts. Then he issued the walk to Gigstead, who is now at third base. And standing at first base with the 2 RBI single is Blanchette, and now up at the plate is Cade Olhauser. Riley Jones brings it across. A little bit too high. It's ball 1. Still 2 outs. And the 1-0 pitch in the dirt. Heitkamp does well to keep it in front of him, and it's ball 2, 2-0. Olhauser gets the pitch from Riley Jones. It's called strike. So Riley Jones battling back here.
And nice pitch there on the inside.
And there, nope, he's not going that time. Fly ball out to right field, getting over his brawn, and he'll make the squeeze and the out, and the side is retired, but Davies Eagles score 2 here in the in the top of the third. We're going to go to the bottom of the third. Eagles 3, Huskies 0.
It's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
Welcome back to John Randall Field, Jacob Park, Wahpeton, North Dakota. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Brian Watson, Three Border Sports Network. And those of you watching on Red River Communications and Cable Channel 28, talked to Marley Mum sitting outside there, and she said that unfortunately they dropped 2 to Holly.
Yeah, they were playing Holly. Holly pretty good, though.
Holly's pretty good.
Yeah, and that's a little mini rivalry, at least on the Breck side.
Oh, gosh, huh?
That's a rivalry.
Yeah.
You know, for us on this side of the river, we don't know much about that, but
Yep.
When you co-op, it stays a rivalry.
It sure does. All right, we're going to go to the bottom of the third here. Leading off for the Huskies will be Braxton Heitkamp. And the pitch by Gus Wehrmeyer, swing and a miss. Want to put up the Studio 22 Design shout-out line for you, folks. Women's boutique, clothing, gifts, and custom shirts. Open late on Wednesday nights till 8 p.m. The foul ball. 701-640-2619. If Aunt Patty's listening out there. Aunt Patty.
Auntie.
Yeah. Out in California. Send us another text. What the heck? We enjoy it if you're watching. Gus Pankratz is not playing in this game yet.
Was she in Cali or was she in Foxhole?
No, it was the other ones in Foxhole,
okay.
I believe, wasn't it? Yeah, Aunt Patty was out in California, I think. Let's see, I'll look at this up. We know Greg McNary's already on there. There's Chad, too. Chad checking in. Chad Affield.
How come he's not working?
I think he was probably at the softball game. Kinda.
Okay.
He probably had to supervise over there, you know.
We'll
There's a
give
swing
him
and a
that.
miss. As Heitkamp is retired on strikes. 4 strikeouts in the book so far for Gus Wehrmeyer. Chad says they lost 10-0 and 9-2.
I wonder where Holly's ranked if
You're
they
right.
are.
You were right.
What's that?
I hate to say that.
What do you mean?
As,
I typically am.
Braden Steffens takes call strike 1. Aunt Patty was in Foxhole, North Dakota.
There you go.
And it was Nancy. Was it Nancy and Leo? Is that what it was?
Oh, now you're asking hard questions.
Let's see if I can be right for once. Aunt Patty was in Foxhome. Nancy and Leo are out in California. Yep. And the pitch is pulled foul for a strike, and it's 0-2 now to Braden Steffens. Nope. Aunt Patty's still here. She's in Foxhome.
Yep, see?
Thank you, Patty. Tuning in and watching. Checking in on the Studio 22 Design shout-out line. The drive to right center, to second base. I lost it there when I looked up. Braden Steffens pops out to the second baseman, Sen, for the first out.
You know they make phones that go and vibrate? Did you know that?
Just turn them down.
Were you aware of that?
Stop it now.
I mean, I'm just saying. How long have we been doing this now? A while.
Yeah,
you would
COVID.
think you would figure out how to work a cell phone.
Since COVID.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, now it goes behind Hinckley.
I think that thing hit the bull. Wow.
Chad says he wants to come by for the coaches show tomorrow too.
Well, you know he will.
Yep.
Yep. We'll see if we can dust off a spot for him.
The green room host.
Yeah.
1-1 to Miles Hinckley. And the pitch by Gus Wehrmeyer. That's fouled away there by Miles. Hangs in there. It's still 1-2. Oh, let's see here. I know what I was going to do. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Hinckley watches that one a little bit low.
Almost got him. Almost got him.
Hinckley drives it to right, but right there in the right spot was the big gig, and he'll make the catch, and the side is retired 1, 2, 3. So that'll retire the Huskies here in 3 complete. The Davies Eagles 3, Huskies 0.
Life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Wear Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage 218-517-7878 or online at yield-advantage.com.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Brian Watson. We're going to the top of the fourth, B-Dub. And it's 3-0 in favor of the Eagles. It's a different game than it was in Game 1.
Yeah, it is.
Huskies gave up 10 in Game 1 here to lead off in the first game.
Sitting off the top of the fourth for the Eagles, number 22, Gus Wehrmeyer.
Let's see. Patty says they're a big athletic family and don't quit watching until the game is over.
I like that. That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for.
We like fans like that. Gus Wehrmeyer, the pitcher, due up here for the Davies Eagles. Gus, in his first at bat, was hit by a pitch. And got as far as second base. That one sails outside for ball.
Better not lose that key.
I just gave it to Steve Hawkert, and I think he's responsible.
I hope there's more than one.
There is not.
Oh. We better get that fixed.
Yeah, Kurt told me he's got a plan for that. So.
I hope so.
Yeah, especially when science comes here and uses it as well.
Yeah.
They want the key. Riley Jones delivers. Strike call to Gus Wehrmeyer. It's 2-1. Yeah, we just got one key to turn on the brand new lights here at John Randall. And the maintenance supervisor here on. Ooh, and there's a shot to the right field. And is that going to clear? Just hits the top of the fence. Gus Wehrmeyer wheels around first, headed for second, and he'll get in sliding. That thing ricocheted off the top of the fence, Brian. I don't know if you can see it behind the pole there or not. Wow.
I missed it hitting the fence there. And just another shot.
It was.
I mean, that missed a home run by just the size of a baseball.
I don't know if that baseball is even in good shape after we got to look at it.
You're going to check it out, see if that thing's cut.
Kelly's going to take a look at it. And let's see what he does with it here. If he puts it back in his pocket or if
he went back in the bag.
Oh, that thing was a shot.
Yeah,
there.
It was. Whew. I think when they put the fence back up out there, they raised it a little bit. So good thing.
Maybe.
Saved a home run there.
Maybe a good thing for the Huskies on that one. It was Alex Christopherson up at the plate. He'll pop that one to right. Braun going to make the catch. Oh, and I think they'll call that an out as he was pulling it from his hand. Yep. There's a transfer drop there, so that it will be the first out. Ryan Braun busy out in right field on the first two hitters here.
Yeah, he's getting some work out there.
As we mentioned in Game 1, the outfield is still primer white right now and will be painted later on. So the batter's eye is green. Thanks, Steve. And the batter's eye is green right now. And that one sails outside, and it's a wild pitch. And heading down to third base is Gus Wehrmeyer. Or did we get a courtesy runner for him?
We did have a courtesy runner.
Okay. And I catch his number 3, and that's Wyatt Kozadowski is the courtesy runner. Kozadowski pitched the first game and won with 6 strikeouts. Riley Jones delivers, swing and a miss. Strike 2. Or was that strike 1? Colston Sen at the plate. Jones delivers off the plate.
Yeah, he's trying to work that outside corner.
I was wrong. 2-1. Brad had that number changed before I saw it. And that one's another wild pitch. This time Kozadowski not going home on that one. I think he was quite prepared for that.
Oh, I don't think so either. He was just kind of standing there.
Yeah.
Kind of surprised that ball got by.
Yep. It didn't look like it was going to be wild to start with. As Jones delivers, and That was a foul ball. I think it went off the knob of the bat.
I think so, too. He's staying in there. That just went off his bat there.
Yep. Kelly
and
called
caught
it.
him.
Yep. Kelly called it, too, right away and said that's a foul ball. And
we're going to get a mound visit here.
By Coach Lundsetter coming out. It's a Carlson Family Insurance mound visit located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal.
Going to get a change, too, I think.
I wonder if he wasn't on a pitch count, if that's why is going on here, because it looks like it's just going to be a straight switch. And we'll come back with those changes in a minute here. We'll be right back after this.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Just a straight switch here as Aiden Hendrickson comes off the bench here to pitch for Riley Jones in a 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away.
Nothing like coming in and have to throw a strike.
Yeah, you have no choice. Otherwise, you're going to give a free pass. But there is 2 outs, and a courtesy runner at third base is Wyatt Kozadowski. So we'll do it all over again here. The payoff pitch from Aiden Hendrickson. Off the plate, ball 4. So now runners at the corners.
Tried to work that edge, get in the chase there.
Here comes Caden Newharth. Reached on an error in the first inning and then walked and scored in the third. Caden Newharth. And the pitch sails outside. Ball 1.
Well, you certainly don't want to give him anything inside. We know what he can do with that.
No. Somebody said runner there from the dugout, but staying at first base was Sen. Again, runners at the corners here with 1 out. Newharth at the plate facing Aiden Hendrickson. Coming on in relief. There goes the runner. Oh, my goodness. That's a no-doubter. What a shot by Newharth. Wow.
That was a turnaround and let that thing wave as it goes bye-bye.
Yep. As Trayton King out in left field, that's exactly what he did.
You kind of put your foot in the ground and you just stop. You know, you're getting ready to turn around and run. You're like, oh, and I'll just let her go.
Yep. Well, it's 324, if I remember correctly, down the left field line, and that was probably about a 374 shot.
That was a poke, as they say.
Yep. So 2 home runs on the day for Caden Newharth. And with that, he drives in 2 more, so a 3 RBI home run. If I did my pencils right.
You gotta stop using ink.
Come on. Malachi Wehrmeyer at the plate. That's a shot.
That's going to be out of play, I think.
Foul over toward the batting cages. behind the people sitting over on the third base berm there. It just kind of nonchalantly reach back, but right behind him.
Yeah, nobody brought their glove and didn't get after it.
Nobody panicked over there. They probably lost it in the sun over there.
Yeah.
And the pitch caught the corner. It's strike 2. 0-2 now to Malachi Wehrmeyer. Brother of the pitcher, Gus Wehrmeyer. It's 6-0 here in favor of the Davies Eagles on that 3-run home run by Newharth. And that one's bounced in the dirt about 58 feet. Want to thank Giant Seeds and Snacks, our Coaches Show sponsor. We'll have the Coaches Show tomorrow night, our first one of the spring. Brian and I will be hosting the coaches down at our studio. At 7 o'clock we start.
And we go until
Jeff Ralph is done?
Yeah, exactly.
No.
No.
We're kidding. We're having fun.
Depending on how many coaches we have, we go a couple hours.
Yeah, it can. There's a drive to right field for a base hit. Lands in front of Braun. Braun's had a busy night out there. And a base hit for Malachi. His first base hit of the night. That'll bring up Jackson Sturma. Sturma so far has singled and scored and struck out 1 for 2. We want to thank Essentia Health. And, of course, we mentioned Bones earlier. Chantel Shute is here. Or we got a pinch hitter here? Did I miss him? No, it's number 8.
Number 8.
What did we get a courtesy runner? I maybe missed that. I bet we did get a courtesy runner at first base for the catcher. And the pickoff move to first. See if we can get a number when he turns around there on the camera, Brian.
Again, you have
Come on,
the binoculars.
Well, he's got to turn
and
around.
And you have the 2015 vision.
Yeah, but you
so
got a big number on the back, and
I can't figure out how you cannot catch the number.
All right.
Especially with that 2015.
Now, when he turns around, hit the number 3 button there and see what his number is. Make it easy on me.
He's kind of covered up there.
Sure. 1 ball, no strikes to Jackson Sturma. Big lead over there at first. As a call strike.
He's got a number on the front there.
Well, I do
use those binoculars.
Just give me a chance.
That 2015.
That's number 1.
Number 1?
Yep, that is.
There you go.
Kane Mathiasen. Kane Mathiasen over at first base and a pickoff move. Back in time. Have we heard anything on the vote? There goes the runner, and it's in the dirt, and he might go to third on that one. He is going to make the turn. Heitkamp with the throw down to Hayek, not in time. So on the wild pitch, all the way to third base, goes the courtesy runner, Kane Mathiasen. Still just 1 out here in the top of the 4th. The Davies Eagles with 3 runs across here on the 3-run homer by Newharth. See, now the shadow's gone out there in right field. So it must be depending on where the sun is. But what makes the difference when it...
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Lights are slowly coming on here now.
Yep. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, runner at third for the Eagles. There's a call strike right down the pipe. Good pitch there by Hendrickson. Sturma at the plate. Aiden Hendrickson on the hill. The payoff pitch. Swung on, pulled foul. We'll do it all over again. Head coach, Hans Anderson. His assistant coach, Eric Soberg. The 3-2 pitch. And that one's a fair ball to Aiden Hayek at third. Comes off his chest, guns it over to first in time. The run scores, but Hayek making a nice play, bouncing it off his chest to retire Sturma at first, and he gets the RBI.
Yeah, Hayek doing a good job over there, keeping that ball in front, using his body, and able to make that throw. Had a little bit of extra time, but able to get that throw and get the out. Nice play at third.
And Sturma was batting left-handed, so he was cheating in the box,
Yeah,
too.
he got a little bit of a head start.
Yeah.
Not a big enough head start.
There's Beckett Gigstead. Takes a call strike at the knees. It's 0-1 from Aiden Hendrickson. The bases are clear now. 2 outs. And if you're confused watching at home, there are black uniforms for both teams.
I missed a run there.
I got 7. You'll catch up.
Yep, there we go. That doesn't happen often.
No.
I missed
Not with
one
you.
there.
You're right on top of it. There's a call strike. 1-2 now. Yeah, there's a few blankets down there underneath the canopy even. It must be. It's a nice evening, but a little on the chilly side.
Once the sun goes down.
Sure. There's a ground ball to first. Picking it up over there is Big Landon Ralph. He'll pound the bag as he steps on it, and you got to feel sympathy for the bag when that happens. It's 7-0 in favor of the Eagles. We'll be right back with the bottom of the fourth.
Man, he'll be here all week.
Your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Go to the bottom of the fourth. The Eagles lead the Huskies 7-0 here as Bob Hockert steps up to the plate. His second at bat. He singled in the first inning. Got as far as second base and got doubled up there on the double play on a nice catch in center field by Christofferson. Running backwards and kind of over the shoulder catch. Say hey, Willie.
Say hey. Willie Mays.
Esque.
And it wasn't like it was a high looping ball that you can run on her. It was a line drive shot.
Bob Hockert takes strike 3 on the outer side of the plate for the first out of the inning. We talked about the law firm of Wehrmeyer and Wehrmeyer there. And I don't know if you noticed it there, but in between the innings there in the warm-up pitches, Malachi threw it a little bit short to Gus, and Gus gave him a little grief there. And they ended up both laughing, but it's kind of funny. There's a ground ball by Hayek. Is it a seeing eye single? It is. So Aiden Hayek with his second hit of the game. He's got 2 of the 3 hits here for the Huskies.
Yeah, that thing had eyes there right in the hole.
Yep.
Both third and short had a chance at it.
Yeah, if Olhauser would have come up with it deep at the hole there, I don't think he would have gotten Aiden Hayek.
That would have been a long throw.
Yep. Trayton King steps up to the plate now. Trayton popped out to center, and he was the one that hit it to center field there that Christofferson made the catch and doubled up Hockert at second base. 1 ball, no strikes to Trayton King. And the pickoff move, not in time. Newharth puts down the extra tag just to make sure. Trayton King, for those of you that don't know, younger brother of Jaden, graduated last year.
Yeah, Jaden having a good college
he is.
start so far.
Roll foul. Yeah, he's having a good year down there, isn't he?
Yep, down in the cities there, Northwestern University.
Northwestern, that's what it is. I always forget it. I know it's in the cities. And I know when you say Northwestern, it's not the Northwestern.
Well, he may just say no. He goes to Northwestern. Everybody assumes that he's pitching in the Big Ten, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Hey, I would.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, runner at first base.
I mean, he's not lying.
No, I am going to. That one sails away there for Wehrmeyer. The curveball didn't quite curve on him. Got away from him. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Who's going to challenge him?
Right? You see that catch he made the other day behind his back?
Yeah, I did. I get
that line drive.
Coach Kappas showed that to me.
Yeah,
that was a heck of a play.
Line drive behind his back, reaches back with the glove hand and picks it off in midair.
Made it look easy.
Yeah, I did. Trading King now even in the count, 2-2 to Gus Wehrmeyer. Ooh, and that almost hit him, and it's full. Come in with the fastball here on that one. It's always fun to see the kids. I mean, you got kids down in the batting cages there playing ball. It's always fun to see the kids down at John Randall. There's another pickoff move, not in time, over to first.
Yeah, it's the one sport where you have kids kind of mingling around, there's different things that you can do. I mean, sometimes you have it at a football game, but, it's at night,
Yeah.
But it's a little different atmosphere at a baseball game.
Swing and a miss. Second strikeout of the inning.
Outdoors, got a little different smell coming off the concession stand.
Yeah. Oof. Love that. Comes Ryan Braun, the right fielder. He struck out in his first at bat, facing Gus Wehrmeyer. Gus keeping an eye on Aiden Hayek over at first base. Comes home with it. Got a high leg kick delivery there with the runner at first base. The 0-1 pitch. Kind of let up on that one, it seemed like. He aimed that one instead of pitched it. It's 1-1.
Got to just throw it.
Yep. What else we got going on? We got BW Storm on Thursday. You got Staples Motley. 4 and 6, I think, are the game times.
Yeah, we're busy here. We got
Tuesday,
Husky
Wednesday,
baseball
Thursday.
tonight, and we've got Coach's Show tomorrow. Storm on Thursday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's a 4 p.m. start on Thursday, by the way. It's early because there's no lights over there. So the doubleheader was Staples Motley. Fouled back into the netting. And it's 2-2. And 2 outs. Runner at first base is Aiden Hayek. So a Heart of Lakes contest over there in Breckenridge. That's where the BW Storm play their home game. Swing and a miss. And that will be strike 3. And the third strikeout of the inning for Gus Wehrmeyer. Retires aside, and they strand 1 over at first base after 1 hit. And we'll go to the top of the 5th right after this.
Do with a second chance. At Essentia Health, we understand the significance of second chances. Our heart specialists see them every day. That's why regular checkups and heart screenings are vital, even if you feel fine, and especially when you have a family history. Essentia Health is the right place for early detection, advanced treatments, comprehensive cardiac rehab, for second chances. At Essentia Health, we work hard to keep your heart strong for what's next.
Hey there! So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make,
cha-ching,
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Life is better at First Community Credit Union. They're going to post-game sponsor for us. First Community Credit Union makes your dreams affordable with competitive rates and flexible terms with our products. First Community Credit Union. Want to thank Gripper Sports, downtown Wahpeton, right on Dakota Avenue. Tyler and Wayne got all your favorite team sports apparel, including the Lady Huskies, the Cowboys, the Cowgirls, the Warbirds, and a bunch of other teams. They make some pretty cool vinyl signs. Gripper Sports, downtown Wahpeton. Brian and I also want to thank Bell Bank, Minn Kota Ag Products, All Seasons Car Wash, Country Financial of Wahpeton, Red River Grain, and Hornstein Family Chiropractic. As we go to the top of the 5th here for the Eagles, and that will be Caleb Blanchett. I heard Chris say number 2, and it's like, ooh, did I do something wrong in my book? So Caleb Blanchett, the left fielder, he's walked and singled.
14 down there, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's Blanchett. Check swing, and he holds up on it for ball 2. Davies Eagles, after that game 1 win, get 2 points. There's a call strike from Kelly McNary. Get 2 points. They move to 11-1 in EDC points. The Huskies fall to 2-10 in EDC points. Huskies' only win for 2 points came against Valley City. And that was back on Tuesday, April 15th on tax day.
I don't want to talk about that.
Okay, we'll skip right over that. There's a ground ball. Hayek picks it up on a dive from his knees to first in time. What a play as Landon Ralph picks it off, and retired is Blanchett. What a play by Aiden Hayek.
How about that? We had talked about, how he's been good over there at third. He had a good play earlier to keep the ball in front. That time, keeps it in front, but not able to get to his feet, throwing that thing from his knees to get the runner out at first. Heck of a play there by Aiden Hayek.
I'm going to make that a nominee for a play.
I mean, that's a heck of a play. That's for dang sure.
It's going to bring up Cade Olhauser, the shortstop.
I mean, that's just effort over there at third.
Yeah, he dove for that one, came up with it from his knees, and retired it. And there's a call strike. It's 1-1. Did Landon pick that off of a bounce?
That came off the bounce. That did not make it all the way over there, but off the bounce.
Good play by both of them.
So a good heads-up play by Landon as well.
Yeah, I think he backhanded that one, if I remember right, through my old memory. 2-1 to Olhauser. He's popped out twice on the day so far. Takes low for a ball. It's 3-1. On the mound, Aiden Hendrickson. Behind the plate, Braxton Heitkamp. And the pitch. There's a call strike on the inner half, and it's full to the number 8 hitter in the order, Cade Olhauser. And the pitch. Popped up behind the plate. It's going to hit the roof. And Chad's got another dent to fix.
Has he been up there yet? We need to get him up there.
He's afraid of heights.
And start pulling those things out.
He doesn't like heights.
Well, I mean, we can tie him off up there. It won't matter then.
He might be past his bedtime. He maybe didn't hear those comments.
Yeah, it might be.
There's a drive right to Aiden Hayek. He says, I'll take another one on that line drive put out.
Hayek busy on the hot corner there. That one right at him. Making it a little easy over there at third.
So that's going to bring up the number 9 hitter. Excuse me, we got a pinch hitter here. And that will be Ashton Arenas coming in. Is that an 11? Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
You've got the 2015.
Yeah.
It looks 11. Like 11.
Yeah. Well, he's sideways.
Well, he's got a number on the front there.
I know, but it's still kind of wonky.
I will say it is hard to read the numbers.
All right, now he's going to turn so I can see him.
Dark numbers on the black jersey. You know, that's outlawed now in basketball.
It is,
in
finally.
high school basketball. You have to have a contrast in the numbers.
Strike one in the outer half to Ashton Arenas.
Because the trend for a while there was light numbers on a white jersey.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's illegal now in high school basketball.
Thank God. Should make it in football too.
I would agree. More so in football. I mean, basketball, you can kind of see what's going on there, but football, a lot of times, the official scorekeeper or whatever, they're at the top. And for us broadcasters, we're a long way away, especially at the Frank Burton Field here in town.
Oh, gosh, and the lights aren't the best.
Yeah, they're not.
2-2 here at Arenas. We're almost done with April, man.
Yeah, April has gone by pretty fast.
That pitch just misses there, a little bit low, and it's a full count now to Ashton Renas. Pinch hitting here for Gus Wehrmeyer. I would assume we'll see Wehrmeyer come back in the pitch. We'll see. Hendrickson delivers, and trying to backhand that was Hawkert over at shortstop, and it gets through, and an error as Renas reaches first base.
I think Chad's still listening. He's asked if I was going to be on the roof helping him. I'm like, no, that's not me. That's not me. That's not my gig.
Alex Christopherson comes back up. There's a pinch hit error for Renas. He stands at first base with 2 outs as Aiden Hendrickson sets and delivers. Again, just low. Ball 1. He said he went up and fixed that rope on the corner. He helped with
no. He was down below directing traffic, is what he was doing.
There's a line drive to right, and not able to get was Braun, and everybody will be held to one base on that base hit, and good coverage out in right field by Braun.
Yeah, good job keeping it in front. Live to fight another day here, and the Huskies have got to contain here and get this third out.
Yeah,
and not let the Eagles tack on a couple more here.
Start out the top of the 5th here with a couple of defensive plays here by Aiden Hayek, and now quickly with an error and a base hit, 2 runners on. Colston Sen at the plate. Hendrickson delivers the first pitch to Sen. Call strike pops out of the glove of Heitkamp. Colston Sen earlier here in the game has popped out to right, reached on an error and scored twice after he walked. He didn't score twice after he walked, but he scored twice tonight. Should have put a comma in there. Good catch by Heitkamp as that one bounces into the left-handed batter's box. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody warming up in the Huskies bullpen. There's a pitch right down the middle, and that's a strike, and that one popped out of Heitkamp's glove. 1 ball, 2 strikes. April 29th. I got to give a shout out to my brother. It's his birthday. I don't know if he's watching, but happy birthday to Brother Bob. And that one comes up high and tight. Ball 2, 2-2. Deuces wild on the scoreboard. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That's popped to right center, and that's going to drop for a base hit. 1 run will score. Braun gets over to pick it up, bobbles it, and now Hinckley picks it up. Here comes the second run. Throw coming home. Heitkamp picks it up. Did not get the tag down in time.
Yeah, he got under the tag there. It was a good throw. Had a chance to get him. And a good slide to get underneath that tag.
Yep. So 2 runs score on that base hit. A single and 2 RBIs for Colston Sen. And now 9-0.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Do you pitch around him with first base open and 2 outs? Look at the coach in the coaching box. He's stepping back.
I would.
I'm getting out of the way.
I'd get off the line there. He likes to go that way.
He's darn near standing on the fence. He's 1 half step away from getting onto the warning track.
Yeah, you do not want this ball on the inside part of the plate.
Nope. I had in the count, though, 0-1. Low for ball, 1-1. As Caden Newhart steps up to the plate, he's got a home run here in this game and a home run in game 1. Both of them shots.
Well, the last one that he hit is like, he went off the bat and just made it out there in a hurry.
Yeah, it was a no-doubter. You got to come up with a good home run saying,
Yeah, well, you got no doubter.
Yeah. I think that's, somebody uses that already. That one's.
Yeah, he went down to get that one.
And the coach just kind of put his foot up and said, I'm not grabbing that.
Oh, man.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Caden Newhart. Aiden Hendrickson trying to dot the corner. And I'm not talking about the inside.
Yeah, for sure. Chasing all the way here.
1-2. Ooh, brings up the high heat. 2-2. Highcamp did well to get up and get that one.
Yeah, he did.
2-2. Hendrickson delivers. Let up on that one a little bit high. Ball 3, and the count's full.
Well, I still think you leave it outside somewhere.
Yep, outer half for sure. And he's right down the middle.
Oh, boy.
And that's another shot to left center. I don't know if Hinckley will get to it. No, it did not. So the third home run of the night for Caden Newhart. Drives in 2.
Yeah, just right over the plate and right in the power zone, and able to send that one to left center right at the new light pole. Almost hit that thing.
Yep. And his third home run of the night. He drives in 2 more runs. He's got 5 RBI in this game, Brian, and he had 2 in the first. So he's got 7 RBI on the night.
He ain't playing, that's for sure.
Kelly McNary just goes and brushes off the dust that got tracked down to home plate. And that will bring up Malachi Wehrmeyer. And he's got another single right back up the middle.
And here come the bats for the Eagles.
Yeah, we're in the middle of the lineup, 3-4-5. Number 5 hitter Jackson Sturma will come up. 4 runs across the inning here so far for the Eagles. And we got a courtesy runner over at first base, and that will be, again, Kane Mathiasen. Kane Mathiasen courtesy running over at first base. And now batting. I think we got it. What do we have here? There's a rip for a base hit single. As Sturma. So runners at first and second.
And all of a sudden,
yeah,
with 2 outs here.
Just going to say that. 2 outs and everything's falling apart here.
Just starting to
number 9
find the holes. And
there's Beckett Gigstead stepping up to the plate. Single, walked, and grounded out. Played a solid right field for Davies in game 2, and he'll pop one to center field. Hinckley coming in, but not going to get to it. Hops on one hop to him, and the bases will be loaded as the throw gets through a couple of cutoff guys all the way home. So Gigstead with a single, his second hit of the night, and bases are loaded.
just got to find that one here, get out of the inning.
So Blanchette will come up to the plate, and he's the one that hit the smash ground ball to Hayek at third on the diving catch. He says, I want another shot at that.
Yeah, I think Hayek would take another there. He can just get up and put it out at third.
Just step on third that time, yep. 1 ball. Aiden Hendrickson behind in the count now to Blanchette. Off of Haykamp's glove, not too far. 2 balls. I want to thank Sanford Health, Red River Valley Western Railroad, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery. 2-1. Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, home of the famous grinder, right?
That's right. I had lunch there today, actually.
Did you?
I did. Stopped in there. I was running a little bit behind and
all strike. 2-2.
Said I'd stop into the deli. I had a buffalo chicken sandwich today.
Nice.
I was looking for something different. Needed something spicy.
Yeah, that's what you like, spicy.
That's right.
2-2 pitch. Sails up high, ball 3. And the count full, and the runners will be going. The merry-go-round will start. The payoff pitch. There go the runners. Outside, ball 4. And an RBI walk for Gigstead. Wahpeton Deli and Eatery. Channel Seeds and Matt Bone, the corner drug of Wahpeton, your prescription specialist. I was just there today.
I thought maybe we'd get a mound visit here.
Yeah, 2 outs. We'll see.
Just trying to let him pitch his way out of it.
Yeah, I think probably, he's Trying to save arms. The Huskies' next game here, let me look on my schedule. They will play Fargo North on Thursday. And that will be at North. Doubleheader. Call strike. The letters, it's 1-1. And of course, North in the American League with Wahpeton, so each game will count as 1 point. There's call strike 2. Olhauser. Grinds one down the third baseline, just foul. I didn't even have a chance for that one. That was a shot.
That was a tish early, and that was hit hard, too. Runner had to get out of the way.
Olhauser at the plate, 2-2. Swung on and missed, and Hendrickson gets out of the inning here, but a big inning here for the Davies Eagles as they score 5 more here in the top of the 5th, and we're going to go to the bottom of the 5th. It's 12-0 in favor of the Eagles.
Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4 crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdelInnovation.com. Comdel Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town...
Welcome back to John Randall Field. We got a change at the pitching mound. I believe it's just a straight switch as Gus Wehrmeyer comes out. And coming in to pitch for him here in the 5th inning will be Gavin Jiskra, a senior. And leading off for the Huskies here will be Landon Ralph. Made a nice backhanded defensive play back in the last inning for the Huskies. Facing Jiskra. Takes strike 1 at the knees. Does Big Landon. He struck out in his first at bat. I want to thank Optimum Rehab and Dr. Tony, Interstate Engineering, Amanda Frederick and State Farm Insurance, Wahpeton Daily News, Smith Motors of Wahpeton. You just saw their commercial. Certified GMC and Chevrolet dealer right here in Wahpeton. Stop and see Joel and the boys fouled back into the net. And the count goes to 1-2 to Landon Ralph. Stay with us for the post-game show brought to you by First Community Credit Union. I want to thank Comdel Innovation. Comdel Innovation let us show you how they can deliver your product faster and better. Check swing did not go, I believe. He did not. And the count goes to 2 balls, 2 strikes, I believe, unless it's 1-2. Jisker delivers. And then Ralph watches it go low. Counts full, 3-2. Comdel Innovation, our Play of the Week sponsor. We'll have one tomorrow night at the conclusion of our coaches show. Ralph protects the plate and a little grounder back to Jiskra at the hill. He'll get off the mound, gets it over to Newhart for the out, and Landon Ralph is retired 1-3 in your scorebook. Tough pitch there from Jiskra, and Landon Ralph just had to protect the plate there and just got his bat on it. That was about all he could do.
Yeah, doing a good job hustling it out down there.
As Dylan Veerstreet checks on to the batter's box right now, as he got fooled by that curveball. He grounded out to second in his first at bat. Our scoreboard, as always, brought to you by Kyle DeVries and Farmers Union Insurance. Been with us since day one. Brian, I forgot to keep saying our strikeouts. Our strikeout sponsor is
OSPTI.
OSPTI, yep, I forgot. He comes back with another breaking pitch, but that time it did go over the back of Dylan Veerstreet. OSPTI, for all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI. Ground ball to short. Olhauser over to first to Newharth in time. So Dylan Veerstreet grounds out to short for 2 outs, and the Huskies down to their last out here now in the bottom of the 5th. And here comes the catcher, Braxton Heitkamp. Struck out in his first at bat. Tyler Farm Supply, I want to thank them. Miller and Associates, American Family Insurance. Oh, and there's a nice little breaking pitch there from Jiskra.
Nice bender there, huh?
Yep. Yield Advantage, our pregame show sponsor. There's a pop. It's going to be caught at shortstop there. A little blooper by Olhauser, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3, and that quickly wraps up this game number 2. And that will be your final score, 12-0 in favor of the Davies Eagles. We'll be right back after this with our postgame show coming up next.
Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
As the train whistle blows downtown Wahpeton, the game is concluded. And welcome back again, everybody, to Three Borders Sports Network. You're watching our First Community Credit Union postgame show. First Community Credit Union makes your dreams affordable with competitive rates and flexible terms with our products. FCCU. Game here that took 1 hour and 31 minutes, Brian. It was a 12-0 Davies victory. And again, Caden Newharth, 3 home runs on the night. How about that?
Yeah, just wow. And not like well, I'm going to tell you.
And it wasn't wind-aided either.
And it wasn't wind-aided, and
No.
I'm not going to just try and squeak it over the fence. They were bombs.
Yeah.
And, you just kind of knew it. If it was over any part of the plate, that thing was going to be out of here. And he proved he's a power hitter. And, hey, I don't know. That dude is not an easy out. That was a nice piece of hitting there.
We'll have to check with them if they're still exiting when we get done here with the game. We'll have to see what he's doing for the future here. What he's got to be going somewhere.
I would say so.
Yeah,
I would say so.
All right, your line scores here in a game that took 1 hour 31 minutes. As I said, the Davies Eagles 12 runs on 12 hits. They committed no errors, and they left 8 runners on base in 5 innings. The Wahpeton Huskies no runs on 3 hits and committed 3 errors as well, and left 2 on base. So the Huskies all night long, Brian, only left 4 total runners on base. Another interesting thing that I just saw when I was looking back here before we came back from commercial, the 2 games, total combined time, less than 3 hours for 2 baseball games.
Yeah, that's pretty quick.
Yep.
Both, by the 10-run rule. But, for the Huskies, just gotta find
Had
some
2 bad innings.
Yeah, just 2 bad innings. I was just going to say you got to find some consistency and be able to, get them out when you need to. You're gonna give up some runs, I think, or whatever. But you just can't allow those extra at bats and allow those extra runs to come in. And like in the first game, you take away that first inning, it's a good game. And here, the Eagles were able to put runs on in nearly every inning. And the Huskies, they have some good things. They've just got to keep things going. Davies clearly one of the better teams in the EDC. And you just got to play whoever's on the other end and see how you do and improve with every game. And then hopefully as time goes on, you can put something together when you need to. And who knows where you find yourself here at the end of the season.
Davies moves to 14-2, as Brian mentioned, having a good season. They're leading the EDC. They've got the EDC points. They've got 11 EDC win points and 1 loss point. And the Huskies fall to 2-10 in the points column and 2-10 overall record. So 14-2 for the Davies Eagles. So again, a couple of games here. Again, Kozowski pitched a whale of a game in game 1, got 6 strikeouts, no walks, and got the win. And then Gus Wehrmeyer comes on here and picks up the win in game 2 with Jiskra. Gavin Jiskra coming on to complete the game here for Gus Wehrmeyer. Well, we've got our coaches show, our first coaches show, spring coaches show of the year, coming up tomorrow night. We'll be on the air at 7 o'clock live from our Three Borders Sports Network studios. Brian and I will be hosting as many of the spring coaches that will be able to attend, and we've already got a lineup already started. We know Coach Ralph will be there first, and I've also got Jack Heidemann coming in after him, and then we'll see where we end up from there. So
yeah, hopefully we'll get an update from Breckenridge baseball, get an update on softball too as well.
Yep. Some golf,
golf,
tennis,
and track on both sides of the river. Hopefully,
Larry will be there.
Well, we'll see what happens. So
the track guys were busy tonight. They were up at Concordia. Weren't
yes, they were.
So
yes,
they were busy tonight too. So that's going to wrap it up here for us. Brian, I'm glad you're back. It's nice to have you back.
It's good to be back.
So
I can say that for sure. It's good to be back. And
had a rough couple of weeks, but I appreciate you coming in tonight, and I was super glad to have you back. And we got some nice compliments on text messages, so that means a lot, folks. We want to thank you all.
Yeah, we appreciate the Davies folks for tuning in, and hopefully they like and subscribe, and maybe we'll see them again down the road in another sport. We'll see. So, yeah.
Yep. Very good, sir. All right, for Brian Watson, I'm Joe Schreiner, and for everybody at Three Borders Sports Network, we want to say good night, and we'll see you tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, live from our Three Borders Sports Network studios. The Davies Eagles sweep the Wahpeton Huskies tonight. First game 13-0, second game 12-0, and that will wrap it up here from John Randall Field. For Brian, I'm Joe. Good night, everybody.